All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is J.H. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. But first, in my pinned comment, that's for you. Just take the pinned comment, check it out. Second, where are all the ladies at? Every time I have these conversations and I got all these people coming to talk to me, there's no women. Why the women don't have a voice? Women, you have the workforce. I need to hear your voice. Don't be scared. Let's talk. The worst case scenario that any person that works for the post office at this point is that you are now being exposed. And I speak about changing the culture. I speak about it deeply because that's how I feel. I feel like we need to change the culture. And the unfortunate part at this point is that the people that have been sitting in these high positions, regardless of whether or not it's a union position or whether it's a management position or whether it's a shop steward position, they do not realize that at this point, this day and time, that the country is connected by social media. Whether it's Reddit, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Snapchat, whatever it is, everybody is sharing information with each other. So it's up to you, if you're put in a position of power, to make sure that you need to cross your T's and dot your I's. I'm going to get into this story in a second. This Saturday, coming up, I'm going to have James Henry on there. And I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to ask him those questions. I expect that you guys will be there asking questions as well. That's what I need. I need you guys to be in there live asking your questions. If this is going to be your next president, I need you guys to get in there and ask those hard-hitting questions. I already cleared it with him. He said there's really nothing off limits. So you wanted your voice to be heard? It's time. All right. I'm going to get on another topic real quick. I am sick and tired of people saying we don't have a voice and we cannot get to the union meetings, and then people provide a way for you to go and attend your union meeting via Zoom, via WebEx, and shit, you do still not show up. What the hell is the purpose of people putting the stuff out there, making it easier for you if you don't want to get involved? Now, I don't want to sound like those guys that are sitting there talking, the two different presidents, we need everybody involved. No, I'm telling you that you need to be involved so you can change the fucking culture, all right? Time is now. Change the culture, because it's coming from the outside in, whether we like it or not. Here's your chance to have your voice. But if you have the option to have a Zoom meeting for your actual union local meetings and you still don't show up, then what the hell, what's the fight for? You just gonna sit on your ass and not do nothing? You think everybody's gonna do your job for you? Is that what you think? They just gonna work for you behind the scenes? You're gonna sit there in my comments and sit there and complain to each other? I love the comments, don't stop commenting. But what is you really doing? Your voice needs to be heard. Your face needs to be seen. If you don't like the context of your meetings, you speak about it. We're gonna show you what happens when people show up to meetings in a second. And we're gonna show you what's been floating around Reddit in a second. We're gonna show you when somebody speaks up and checks one of these people, what happens. And I don't like to call people liars. I'm gonna let you figure out what exactly is going on there. And you determine if individual A and individual B were going at it without cause, and which one of them you believe. Because one of them came in there with a strong voice and asked some real direct questions that you would have asked, but you're too scared or you didn't show up to your Zooms. And when the person that was put on the spot had the opportunity to answer, like I said, you listen to it in a second. But I'm passionate about this because we've been fighting, and I don't even like to use that word fighting because goddamn Renfro took it. We have been advocating to change the culture. And now you have the opportunity to change the culture. and y'all want to be laxed about it. I give people opportunities to call in when we're talking to all these people in different positions. And I only hear men. And it takes a while. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? It's just your voice. But I've decided to do something that I never did before. And I don't know how many other people have ever done this. I'm going to start hosting meetings with some of these people that sit up top. And so long as whoever it is sits up top says it's okay, I'm going to have different co-hosts. You heard me, different co-hosts. Because if I'm talking to people in the carriers union and they start speaking, I'm not a carrier. I don't like to feel left out in the cold. Somebody's like, oh, we got the red plums to go deliver. And I'm like, well, shit, I like red plums. What's wrong with them? They're actually pretty sweet. And people looking at me like I'm stupid. I didn't say that, but that's what I mean behind it. I don't have all the answers. So from here on out, so long as the guest says it's okay, I'm gonna start having different co-hosts coming in there. That way you can feel what it's like to have a voice, to talk to people. My email is 99% of the time in the video description. Email me. I'd like to see other people get involved. I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm nobody, but I don't think anybody else is giving that opportunity to you so that your voice can be heard, so that your frustrations can be vented, so that you can feel that you're not alone. All right, I'm gonna start doing this next week. I got a slate coming, and they're gonna be talking, and I got one carrier, Mr. Yachooch. He gonna be on there with me, try to help me out so that we can navigate and talk to people. All right, but let's get into this quick video, and y'all tell me what you think, and I'll get right back to you. Take a look at this.
Yeah, I have a question. How did you guys spend like almost 2 years for getting the contract, and then the TA, no, to come to the TA, and then when we finally get the TA and it was rejected for most of the members, then you guys unilaterally decided to go and take a portion of it and approve it. Because that's what is the expedited arbitration. You guys are approving a piece of it, and you guys are gonna arbitrate another piece of it. That piece that you guys are approving it, a lot of members don't like it.
Well, look, let me tell you what that's based on. The work rules that we're not gonna take in front of the arbitrator, and I'll explain why. The survey that was given, survey that came back, 99.9% of the people said it was the SAP, it was the 1.3 that we did not like.
When this survey came from? I don't remember seeing this survey.
Everyone who got a ballot got a survey.
I got a ballot. I don't remember seeing the survey.
Survey, and there was actually more who answered the survey than actually voted, believe it or not. But the work rules, I don't know if you're talking about the work rules you don't like. Those work rules.
I don't like everything. I think everything has to be exposed with arbitrators.
Well, let me tell you why
that's what I
not a good
think.
idea. When you put all the work rules, these work rules come from resolutions from the convention delegates. Say, this is the policy that the NALC should take, looking for this, and this. And that's what the work rules in the tentative agreement actually were successful getting. But if you put work rules in front of the arbitrator and the money, you know what the arbitrator's gonna do? Okay, here's your work rules, you're not getting money.
How do you know that? Like,
From experience. From experience.
But the experience that you guys have was to put the TA agreement over there, that you guys actually were promoting. We're one of the branches that were promoting it.
We were
like,
not promoting it.
You
We
guys
didn't
were
tell people.
promoting
We
it.
did not
Oh, come
tell
on,
people.
man.
That is lies
No.
from social media.
So, here's the thing. You guys can rewind that, listen to it 3 or 4 times if you choose to. But to the person that might be offended that this video, this audio got out, so if you're telling the truth and you're speaking passionately and you have no reason to lie and you feel like your words are from the soul and from the heart, then it shouldn't be offended. You should not be offended. You all that are sitting up top right now should all be aware that people are holding you accountable from this day forward. So when you have your town halls and when you have your union meetings, you can say, oh, well, I'll put your phones away. Do you think that's gonna stop somebody? What are you hiding? Transparency. Y'all want transparency from the top down? You gotta start transparency from the bottom up. And that's what's gonna happen. They've been doing it. They've been catching their managers. They've been catching their supervisors. And now they're catching their union shop stewards. And they're catching their union presidents and vice presidents. Listen, it's a shame that people have to go that route just to prove a point. If everybody was straightforward and didn't make no bullshit up, there's no reason for them to worry about anybody recording what they're saying. But that's what's happening. And it's happening nationwide. So whether you figure out a way to stop that or not, that's on you. And if you attempt to stop it, just understand your membership is going to wonder why you're trying to silence them or trying to hide. No more of this. There's this person they call the Great Disruptor. Man sitting up in that house up in DC. And he disrupting from the outside, and we got people in here disrupting from the inside. And people don't like that. But yet we want change. It doesn't work both ways. So again, there's so much to talk about. I'm probably gonna do a little live later, but y'all tell me what you think about this little clip. Dissect it, evaluate it, and did any of you get a survey with your ballot? I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's talk about it.